Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Mrs. Smith 88. So today I have my 2023 perfume empties to share with you guys. So I'm quite excited to do this video. This is my second year doing it. This definitely helps me be accountable and actually use stuff in my collection. As you guys could see, I do have a vast collection. So it is always a true milestone when I use something up. I will have an upcoming video on what perfumes I would like to use up in 2024, so definitely stay tuned for that. For time's sake today, I'm going to show you guys what perfumes I used, whether I would repurchase them or not, and let you know my thoughts on those fragrances. I will not be sharing any fragrance notes. If you are looking for fragrance notes, I highly suggest visiting fragrantica.com. That's the website I like to reference to get my scent notes from. So on that note, let's go ahead and jump in and see what I used up this year. So the first one I have here is from Juicy Couture. I do apologize, there is a massive glare on the bottle. This is a big 4.2 fluid ounce of Viva La Juicy La Fleur. I have had this in my collection for years, and I mean years, probably 10 years. Fragrance never turned because I do store my fragrances out of the light. The only reason why the light is on in here is because I am filming. Other than that, this is a pretty light-free room. I keep my blinds closed, so I am able to keep my fragrances long-term, and for the most part, they don't turn on me. I've only ever really had 1 to 2 perfumes ever go bad on me. So back to this fragrance, Viva La Juicy La Fleur. It smells like the classic Viva La Juicy, but with a floral twist. I definitely enjoyed it. It is a very youthful fragrance. Like, is this something I would see myself wearing into my 40s? No, I am in my mid-30s. I would consider potentially repurchasing this. I would definitely want to get through some of my other perfumes first, so it wouldn't be a priority repurchase, but I'm not an absolute no on this fragrance. A perfume that I am an absolute no on is, unfortunately, Jimmy Choo I Want Choo. So this fragrance came out about 2 or 3 years ago. A lot of hype surrounding this one. It was a pretty popular one. I still find a lot of people in the perfume communities that truly enjoy this fragrance. This perfume did get me a lot of compliments, which I was surprised by, but I just did not like the smell of this on my skin. It was just a little bit too mature, a little bit too upper class for me. I don't know what note in particular just was not jiving with me, but I would not repurchase Jimmy Choo I Want Choo. So I was really happy to migrate this out of my collection. Next, I have here a perfume from Versace, and this is Versace Dylan Blue. I believe this fragrance came out about 4 to 5 years ago. I bought it not long after it was released. This was the first in the Dylan line. There was Dylan Blue, followed by Dylan Turquoise, and Dylan Purple. I will say Dylan Purple is hands down my favorite. I recently also got Dylan Turquoise because I caught a good deal on it. This reminds me of dryer sheets. It reminds me of like Bounce dryer sheets. Has that clean girl smell to it. I absolutely love clean girl smells, but I don't like clean girl laundry scents, if that makes sense. I don't want to smell like clean laundry. I want to smell like clean, shower, fresh. I wouldn't say this would not be a repurchase. I would potentially, if I had a smaller collection, repurchase this. But yes, this one is not on the top of my list for repurchases. Next, we have a Victoria's Secret fragrance, and this is Tease Rebel. This is a discontinued fragrance. I do have back stock of it, so that answers that question. Would I repurchase this? I already did so. I stocked up on this. I have 3 or 4 backups of this. No regrets. This is the kind of clean girl scent I like. So this is a little bit less flowery teas, candy like sweet teas fragrance. This is more of a very shower fresh. It does have a little bit of a sharpness in there. I do like that sharpness, but it is like a white floral, clean, rain fresh like teas fragrance from Victoria's Secret. I love and adore this one. The longevity on this one is not the greatest. This tends to be an after the shower, wear at home fragrance for me, and I will douse myself in it. Next we have here Chloe, and I don't have the cap for this one anymore. This bottle is beat. That's why I wanted to use it and get it out of my collection, because this was looking janky. Imagine having that on my shelf. So this is Chloe Leu, and I probably butchered that name, but this is absolutely beautiful. I actually already have a bottle on my shelf. I ended up scoring an excellent deal on a second one, so I did not think twice about buying a second one. I love Chloe fragrances. I do not like the new Nomad, but the original Chloes that are like in this bottle, absolutely love and adore these. The original Chloe I usually wear every year for Thanksgiving to my aunt's house because she loves that scent. It gets lots of compliments. When I wear this one, it gets compliments. Like, this is once again just one of those like clean girl flower scents. I love clean girl flower scents, so absolutely 100% this would be a repurchase. When I go through my second bottle, I can't say I would jump into buying a third because I have so many perfumes. But yes, I absolutely love and adore Chloe Leu. Here is one that I would not repurchase. I ended up getting this at Ross and I got a good deal on it. It was right around like $40, $50. This is Daisy Marc Jacobs. This is the Oh So Fresh Days. I have the original Oh So Fresh. This had a little bit of like a cantaloupe note, and that melon note just did not sit well on my skin. It might have been a peach note. Kind of smelled a little bit like body odor on me, or a little bit like Play-Doh. Even just smelling it in the bottle, it reminds me of almost like a salt dough for making like salt dough Christmas ornaments. I just don't like this. This absolutely would not be a repurchase. The bottle is absolutely stunning. That's what lured me in. Usually I have good luck with Marc Jacobs fragrances, but this one, complete pass, would not rebuy. Next we have here Lancome Elie, and I do have a larger bottle of this, so spoiler alert, apparently it would be a repurchase. Beyond that bottle, I don't know if it would be a repurchase. When this first came out, I loved this. I thought that this smelled sophisticated, it smelled sexy, it smelled grown, like, hey, I got my shit together. And then, I don't know what it is, in the last year or two, this smells almost a little bit too spicy for me. It goes a little bit too heady for me, a little bit too mature for me. I only find that I really like wearing this in the fall and winter, and typically I like my fragrances to be year-round fragrances. This does not work for me year-round anymore. I can only wear this in the fall or winter. I enjoy it in the fall and winter, but if I was to repurchase beyond my big bottle, it would probably only be a small bottle like that one. Here is a perfume that I have repurchased more times than I would like to admit. This is Paris Hilton Platinum Rush. There is already, I think, another one. Yeah, there's already another one right back there on my shelf. So when this came out, I ended up buying like 3 or 4 bottles at once because it was new. I didn't see it anywhere. I thought, well, what if that gets discontinued? I got a great price on it. It literally smells 100% like Victoria's Secret Bombshell. It has that clean girl smell to it. That's why I love this. My daughter loves this as well. We wear the heck out of this. I am ashamed at how much I wear this scent, but I am going to make it a personal goal not to really wear my backup bottle this year and actually explore some of my other scents, because I do have the original Bombshell. I have some Zara fragrances that smell like this. I have a lot of fragrances that smell like this that I need to work through my collection, but I keep prioritizing this one. I am ashamed at how hooked I am on this fragrance. Next we have here a little bottle, and this is Philosophy Loveswept. It was nice. Once again, that clean girl aesthetic. I definitely think that there's a little bit of white musk in here. It wore nicely on me. Longevity absolutely sucked on this. Just because of longevity and smelling like other stuff I have, I would not repurchase this one. This would be an easy skip. Even if I saw it for like 10 bucks at TJ Maxx, I would skip it because my collection's too big. I have too much else that is like it. Then we have here a Burberry fragrance, and I know that I'm going to get this one wrong. This is one of the Burberry Hers. I have no idea which one this is. This one has almost that like beige tone to the bottle. I have a love-hate relationship with this. This is in that same house as Lancome Elie. I definitely think that this is more wearable than Lancome Elie. It definitely is that mature, boss lady, I got my shit together smell. But that's just not a category that fits all too well into my lifestyle. Like I said, I love the clean girl scents. I think that there's a time and a place for this fragrance, but I would not repurchase this scent because it's not a category that I generally gravitate towards. Like, I don't mind having like one grown-up bougie smelling scent in my collection or two. Another scent that I'm not too crazy about is YSL Libre. My daughter talked me into that one. She thought it smelled phenomenal on me. Not in my personal comfort zone. I do wear it, but that's another one. I just would not repurchase Libre either. Here is a Scentbird. I do have a couple more full size in here, but this is a Scentbird for Anna Sui Fantasia Mermaid. I do have this in a full size. I ended up getting a full size on fragrancenet.com. Absolutely love the bottle. I have yet to dip into it. Longevity sucks on this. This is more of a aquatic, fruity, floral fragrance. A very cute scent. I definitely think that this is more towards the younger crowd, the teenagers, the early 20s. Then again, anybody can truly wear anything. I definitely think I will enjoy it while it's in my collection, but I would not repurchase because there is other things that I like far more. Speaking of things that I like far more, if you guys know me, you knew this would not be a video without seeing Way Melrose Place. I always say that if I had to have one scent, if I had to have a signature scent, 100% it would be Way Melrose Place. I have been through, I think, 2 bottles of this last year and this year. I have another one in my rotation. I have a backup to that one. I cannot be without Way Melrose Place. The longevity of this really sticks to my skin. This is a gorgeous lychee rose scent. So it's not one of those heady rose scents. It's a fruity rose scent. It smells sophisticated without being overly done. This is a true compliment getter for me, and I love it. This will always be in my collection, and it will always be a repurchase. Sticking to that same wheelhouse, I recently discovered Ellis Brooklyn Rose with 2 R's, so RROSE. This is very similar to Way Melrose Place. It's a little bit different. It is definitely like one of those spa-like aquatic roses. I actually wore this when I was in Las Vegas. I recently bought this in a gift set. Like, I have not even hauled the gift set and I done used up the travel spray. So that tells you something about it. Like, this is new to my collection and I done used it. I took this to Las Vegas with me. This was my Las Vegas perfume. I came back with a little bit less than half left. I made it a point to use it because I loved it. And I'm like, I love it so much that I have to enjoy it. I have the full-size bottle. 100% would be a repurchase, But once again, this is another perfume that got me compliments, especially from my husband. My husband is not one to go out of his way to compliment me on a perfume. But we were in our hotel and he's like, oh, our hotel room, it smells so good in here. And then I sprayed my perfume and he's like, oh, that's you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That is me. So 100% I would repurchase Ellis Brooklyn Rose. Here we have a little sample. I have one more full size after this. This is Erin Rose de Gracie. Beautiful, beautiful, very youthful rose scent. Once again, not one of those mature, straight up red rose scents. This has other notes of floral in there, a little bit of sweetness to it. Longevity absolutely sucks. I would not buy this retail. You guys see, I have it up there. I happened to get it at the cosmetic company outlet. I got it half off. I had a stacking coupon. I think I paid $70. I'm okay with that. I would not pay retail for it, but I do enjoy having it in my collection. And as long as the price is right, I would repurchase and continue to have it in my collection. The last one I have here is from Dolce and Gabbana, and this is Shine. This reminded me 100% of Bath and Body Works. I'm trying to think of what the name it was. Lavender and Honey or something like that. That's what this smelled like. This smells like a very honeyed floral, and I absolutely love it. I did not want to love this because I pulled it out saying, oh, I don't really like that. I want to go ahead and use that. I want to get it out of my collection. And then as I got down to the bottom of the bottle, I'm like, now I remember why I bought this. I really do enjoy this scent. If I caught this on a good deal, $30 or less, I would consider adding it back into my collection. I would want my collection to be definitely smaller than where it is now, but this would be a repurchase for me. So I hope you guys enjoyed my 2023 perfume empties. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and bye, everyone.